Shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom. Hey, I want to come out and give a shout out to Mr. Joe down here in Catawba, Virginia. Catawba Mountain Range. Down here in Catawba, Virginia. Mr. Joe at the Four Pines Hostel along the Appalachian Trail. Now, if you're hiking through the state of Virginia, it's a long, long journey through Virginia. A lot of miles hiked through Virginia there. I'm telling you what. I personally hiked the Appalachian Trail from Georgia, Springer Mountain, Georgia, to Mount Katahdin, Maine in one pass. Now, I managed to stop and see Mr. Joe. I stayed with Mr. Joe at the Four Pines Hostel in Catawba, Virginia. And I'd like to give a shout out to him and give a thanks. Hey, it was a great stay at your hostel. I loved every moment of it. I had to stay there due to extremely frigid cold temperatures and stuff. I stayed there for 3 days. Had a wood stove that kept all of us inside mighty warm. Hey, fresh eggs in the morning, cage-free eggs. Hey, farm fresh eggs, brown eggs, all the eggs a hiker wants to eat, you know. It was a pleasant stay with Mr. Joe, and he's a big old feller. Now, Mr. Joe's a big old man. Don't let him scare you now. He's a big old fella. Hey, he'll treat you right. He'll treat you good. You'll be treated with dignity and respect. You're welcome to stay with Mr. Joe at the Four Pines Hostel in Catawba, Virginia. It was a great place to stay. I had a hot shower, fresh farm eggs, a great warm environment by the wood burning stove. It's all a man needed, you know it. Hey, I want to give a shout out to you, Mr. Joe. Four Pines Hostel. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you're hiking along that Appalachian Trail and you're in the state of Virginia, in that great state, big state of Virginia, you want to make sure you stop at Catawba, Virginia, Four Pines Hostel. Four Pines Hostel. Go in there and meet Mr. Joe. He has a heart as good as gold. Do stop at Catawba Mountain, Virginia, Four Pines Hostel. It's where you want to be. It's where you want to stop. Go ahead and stop in there and see Mr. Joe at Four Pines Hostel, Catawba, Virginia. A great place, a great hostel. Shalom. Shalom.